Hello, my friends. Welcome back, and we are going to, start out this episode by doing something stupid. Actually, on purpose. So, what I've got here is a Protect Site trial contract, and in order for me to set up my goal for this particular video, we need to go to jail. So, yeah, we're gonna get a crime stat and get this ship blown up. Yeah, let's run into this place very quickly and achieve that, and we'll get into jail lickety-split. I also think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if there's a way for me to maybe carry some better armor with me or something like that, so that when I get back, see, there it is, got my crime stat. Okay, and I'm going to grab the armor from one of these guys and just have fun with it. And one thing that I didn't realize was that when I grabbed his armor, I forgot to put on a normal helmet again because he has that dumb helmet that doesn't have oxygen. And yeah, so this is what I look like after that. And of course, the helmet is not going to save me, so that's a good way for me to die naturally pretty darn quick. So let's run out here and start suffocating. And oh, that's kind of fun. It's still shooting at my ship. Maybe it's because my ship's soft deathed or something like that. And it still wants to finish the job. But there we are. Now, when you wake up, you would be in jail, since I have a crime stat of what is that, 4? Or 3. That's probably 3. And so you can do this little enroll thing or not. It doesn't matter. You saw that I opened the door before that. And we just need to go out to the don't mess up things. Luckily, the low gravity makes it so you can land quite a distance, but you need to find a way to get up here, or you need to just kill yourself and try again. But we're gonna run over to the work mines, and I am not going to mine at all. So here's our work mines, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go deep enough into the mines that the little radar or antenna thing in the top right disappears. If we can do that, we can then take out NPCs and take their ores from them. Now, you can go anywhere you want in the mine, but I personally kind of like going off to this right side here. And let's proceed to run as far out as possible. Now, if you are running, you're going to use more oxygen, so you have to be very careful and ration yourself a little bit, because you can burn up almost all your oxygen just getting out to the distance that you need to go into the mine for this to work. Now, something I'm going to point out is as we run past, there's going to be a little green sign in the top right of the cave, and it's going to say like 01. That is an indicator of how far out you are and where you need to go. Now, as I was running through around 4 or 5, I ran into this thing and it actually had oxygen. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. That saved me a lot of effort. Because I was really hoping I could just take out an NPC and they would have an oxy pen, hopefully. But yeah. So if you notice, I've refilled my oxygen, and that allowed me to run a little bit further. And what I did was I just rolled my mouse forward until I was walking as fast as I could. Notice we're at 8. And at 8, it says comlink lost. This is where you can suddenly just kind of, take out some NPCs. Now, I've found that trying to punch them to death is, it puts them to sleep okay, but it takes a lot of effort and whatnot. We'll discuss other ways to do it faster. But when you go into loot him, click on that little icon at the bottom left of the backpack, and you can find what he has in his backpack. And look, he even has an oxy pen. That'll be nice. That'll save us a little bit of effort. And just in case I get hurt, I'll take the med pen as well. So we need to find a few more NPCs. Let's fill up this backpack. There's one right over there. And after we've collected a few extra NPCs, we're almost full. And this is where I wanted to ration my space and be like, oh golly, there's a lot extra here. So I put one in my hand and I left the 2 or 3 behind. Another NPC. Gotta love it. And now I've got to run all the way back to, I think it's like 2. It's like either the sign of 1 or 2. And we can turn in these gemstones. So we'll click on start, and you can see how much the gemstones I've been able to collect, and I haven't had to mine a single thing. Yes, this is a brutal way of doing things, but if you don't like to play the mining game, it might actually be slightly faster. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet, but it's pretty fun. So you can see how much time now remains, and I gotta do this about 2 more times and we're scot-free. So let's go out and let's look at a different way to take out the NPCs. So we're back out here, we're past number 8, and we're actually going into look at, we've got this guy. If I just middle click, did you see how I like kind of just laid him out in one go? That's pretty fun. And there's an NPC right there. So let's just lay that guy out too, and just one middle click, and he's down for the count. And this is where we discover that the game does have a little bit of a humor to it, because there's nothing in the backpack. Let's see if this guy has anything. Let's see here, loot and backpack. Okay, we got some stuff. Okay, now something I failed to do that I probably could do with more wiseness, since I'm taking out these NPCs, is it probably would benefit me to know what is more valuable. And that's something that you can pay attention to here. When you're looking at the mineral deposit, notice the 3 minerals down here at the bottom. The Aphrodite is my weakest contributor to the system. So if you pay attention to which minerals are better in value for you, you can actually change the outcome of how quickly you get out of here. Now on your way out, you'll know that you're finally getting out when you see the metal platforms and stuff, and more civilization, so to speak. And you need to exit on the left here. This is the left side of the entryway. And yeah, the right side won't let you through the doors. This side will let you through. Funny enough, when you're entering, you have to enter from the left as well. So at least there's consistency in that, right? Now, I highlighted this for a moment because if you are entirely out of air, you might want to take off your helmet upon entering this area if you really are suffocating. That way you get instant air rather than you have to wait for the suit to collect air. And then you just head for the exit. It's straight across from the work mines. And if you have successfully paid off your time, you will not get shot upon opening that door. Now, I've never tested opening the door, but that gun looks like it will definitely take you out pretty quickly. Then you just take the elevator, quote unquote, to the surface. Now, watch what happens when we take it to the surface. And this is one of those things where it's like, I kind of wouldn't mind an extra gameplay item, like maybe a vessel comes and picks you up. They just take you straight to Everest Harbor over Hurston. Not the worst, but you know, it's something to think about. Like they could do a little bit more animation and like have a shuttle take you to Everest Harbor or something. But that would probably be too slow, and a lot of people might complain about it. I don't know. But here's the interesting thing. Did you notice my armor? I still have all that armor on. I didn't know that would even happen. I was pretty surprised when it happened. I think it's because I died naturally, and my ship was not destroyed. I didn't have to claim my ship. And that's legit. Like, I didn't set this up or anything. There's the ship. It did not get destroyed. Ah, isn't that cool? Okay. So yes, there is the real obvious and kind of annoying reality that the Klescher mines are a waste of time. It is intended to be so because it's a quote-unquote jail. That being said, at least you have another item in your arsenal for maybe potentially getting out faster. Mining is probably one of your most go-to items, but you don't have a lot of control over the minerals. Like if you did find a lot of NPCs, you could easily get out in just an hour or so. And that's all I got for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.